the sky with passion and purpose. Watch our colors fly. This cockpit's our playground. The clouds set us free. Missing home sometimes, but where else would we be? Full of the laughter from the safety check, from Miami's bright morning to far off Quebec. We bring the world closer, and every fan's cheer means coastals arrived. The fun's landing here. We're Coastal Airways, wings to the sun, chasing summer skies. Yeah, the journey's begun. Through rain or through snow, we're always in tune. Home on the airwaves, the backside of the moon. Touching down, touching hearts. We're more than a flight, we're a work of art. Crew strong and ready with laughter and grace. Up here together, the world's our place. Vital still airways, wings to the sun. Together we're flying, together as one, with passion and promise. We're never through. Home on the airwaves, that's coastal to you. We're Coastal Airways, wings to the sun. Together we're flying, together as one, with passion and promise. We're never through. Home on the airwaves, that's coastal to you.
What's going on, folks? Welcome aboard the FSBN channel. My name is Jason, and we are jamming. We've got another flight here. Not a lot of time to relax, right? We had just came in on Sunday. They played one game. We're turning around and going right back to work. So it's a condensed schedule, and this is kind of what it's like with the Olympics. Once we get through January, it starts to settle down for us. February, we have a whole month off. So it's just getting to February, right? That's when this is all tough going. So we've got, this is pretty good. That's a triangle. We're going to fly. We're going down to Raleigh. They play tomorrow night. Then we'll fly them over to Boston for Thanksgiving. And then we'll probably fly that flight Thanksgiving Day. That'll be a night flight over up to Boston. So welcome on board the MD-83 here. We got the airplane fired up. Our maintenance crews here, so they got it all situated for us already, so we don't do anything much. We're going to actually turn the thing around here. Sean, how are you? I've been thinking of the reggae music too. I still got it. It's still here. We got the reggae rhythms go. I think the reggae is more for like summer flights, when we do our like line trips. That's kind of what the reggae jams are. Could probably do another one, but it's not very reggae right now because we're not in the Caribbean. So I wish we were. We're not. All right, let's jump in, folks. We're going to get this airplane going. I want to get pushed out of here in about 30 minutes or less. So weather in New York right now is pretty crappy. It's pretty bad. It's actually 120 at 6. Looks like half mile visibility. We definitely have a takeoff alternate out of here. It's going to be Newark, so we'll have to plan on that. And right now, we estimate time about an hour 14 minutes once we're get the wheels up. Should be pretty quick over to Raleigh. A lot of weather up here, not so much down there. It's just overcast, low overcast clouds down there too, so it'll be an ILS approach down into Raleigh as well. Hang on, we got the new PAX Sim scenery in Raleigh, so stick around for that if you haven't seen it. And without any further ado, I'm going to start my flows. Our FO, Cliff, is with us. He did his flows already. Let's check that. We got a light out here. We'll just turn that. We'll turn the bell off. 2 up there. We got a red light there. That's our APU. And then finally 6. Good to go there. I'm just going to go ahead, close that, and we'll close that. Come back here. We'll start this up. And we got the new GSX, by the way. So I'm looking forward to that. At least for me need for you the island music rhythms. Yeah, so, all right. Maybe I'll make another song with just the reggae tunes. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll do that. Okay. First thing we want to do is just check our weight and balance. I kind of already plugged it in there. 0 fuel weight 107. We've got 96.74 in the front. We'll do 41.62 plus another 14.50 in the back. So that's kind of what it's looking like right now. I like the CG where it's at. 98.74 over 41.82 plus the 14.50 in the aft. All right, good stuff. Let's go ahead and get, I got to write that down really quick. 17.2 on the CG. All right, 17.2, good on the CG. Let's call for the fuel truck. Let's get that going right away. And before I do that, I forgot I need to pull in my system here. There's the ACARS. We'll get that running right now. We'll make sure the park brake's on. It is. We are leg 1. Click load. And let's start it up. Okay, good. ACARS is running, and we are boarding right now. All right, let's click this. GSX. Reload this. And I want to, before I do anything, we gotta change the fuel out just a little bit more. I've got 5.7 in there, so that's not gonna work. We're gonna go 5,000, and we'll put 5.7. That should be perfect now. That's what we're looking for. We're gonna click back over to here, GSX. I'm gonna request fueling. We're gonna do both things: request refueling, and we're gonna request our catering service. So once those two things on, we'll get the airplane ready to go. I'm going to start getting it going now. We've got our ACARS program running, and we have our PDC. MD-83 departure, HPN destination Raleigh, route White, Q409 Vills, Nails, Q41, Hookie Tackle 2. We're going to go up to 360, Squawk 7643, remarks cleared. Turn departure maintain 3000. 360 on 10, 125.7, and then 118.575 for taxi. So that's what we'll do. Let's take a look at this. It's an MD-83. We're looking at AIRAC 2511, October 30, November 27th. Let's go position initialization. We're just going to go kilo HPN. Put it in right there. We're going to drop that in right there. It is done. And then we'll go right to the route. We'll click route. We got HPN destinations in. We'll do a co-route on this one. So we're going to go HPN to kilo RDU, which is Raleigh. We'll go ahead and throw that in there. It's good to go. And we're going to go departure. Looking at the HPN 8, we're going to do runway 16 today on the departure. So it's select the, it's basically, there we go, 16, that's good. Click route, good deal. Activate that, we'll execute it. Arrivals, so what we'll do is go index and then back to arrivals here, and we're taking the hang on, tackle 2. Tackle 2 right now, and the hook gate transition. I don't know where runways we're landing right now. They're doing landing runway 23 left, so we can plan on that. It's going to be an ILS for sure into the airport. They're landing 23 left, I think. I looked at some NOTAMs earlier, and I wrote it down. We got a 555 here, so we're going to wet runway. Runway 5 right transition, landing southeast. We'll use 23 left. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ILS 23 left. And then I'm just going to leave that alone right now. That could change on us. I doubt it. ILS 23 left right there. Got to throw that in there. It's going to be nice. It's quicker for us to run that. E-cell, I'm sure it's going to be. Tackle 2 is going to dump us off right at E-cell. Yep, let's go and throw that in there right now. We'll execute that. We'll click the route page. All is well there. Let's go to pref. Good. We getting gas? We sure are. Pumping up some fuel here. That's good. And then 0 fuel weight. I'll just do it on my paperwork because I got it pulled up here. So 0 fuel weight 107.7. I got to say hi to everybody in the chat. Sorry, I got right to work. Jeffrey B, what's going on? Sean, how are you? By the way, I thank you, Sean. Hatchet, what's going on, buddy? This is evening cap. I've been thinking about the reggae jams. Yes. Yes, at least you're flying a proper airframe. Pops, how are you? Marshall, what's going on? Good old MD-80. I missed it. I got to tell you, I missed it. I just did. Jeffrey says, my gut told me the Mad Dog was being brought out of the hangar, and I was right. You were right. Mad Dog is thirsty. Sure is. Cliff, where are you? He's here. He's sitting next to me. Unquenchable. Even that's full ATC out there. Yep. RNAV, RNP, Zulu. It can't do it. Sorry. This Mad Dog will not do the RNP. Lateral, maybe. Vertical, it will not do it. This airframe, it's not built for it. So, per the developer said it's not RMP capable. Approach, that is. When it came out in the 80s, RMP wasn't a thing. So, laterally, it could probably do. It just you have to do a dive and drive, and the weather's kind of crappy out there. So, we're going to go straight up ILS on this one, just to be safe. All right, 24.1 on the fuel schedule, so let's go and check that. 24.1, we're going to go /November. We'll throw that in there. And reserves, we do have reserves today. We're going on alternate 33.5, and we've got 4 there. So 3, 4, 5, 6, what's that? 7,000 pounds of fuel we're going to have on reserve. Climbing up to an altitude of 360, we'll verify all that. And then our cruise wind is 252 at 74 and 252 at 74. I don't have any changes on the legs, which is great. Sorry, guys, you can't see what the heck I'm doing. So I can't, I won't change anything on the legs. ISA deviation, it's a +4. I'll just clear it. And deviation's not there. Deviation is 4. And then takeoff page coming in. So we'll check all this up, and we'll do that right now. And we're going to do flap 11 today. I'm going to do this a couple ways. I want to make sure that we're still getting the gas on. So let's go ahead and check our performance, and I will do it. I already did it at with the what's that thing? Maybe not. Let's try that again. Kilo, 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 kilo. Nothing's working, guys. Well, that ain't gonna work. Let's try this one more time.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board today.
Huh.
If you locate your assigned seat,
All right, let's
please
start it
place
up.
your smaller items
We're gonna
under
reboot
the seat
it.
in front of you to provide more room
See if we
for
can't
larger items in
get
our
this
overhead
going.
compartments. If you need assistance, contact a flight attendant. If you are unable to accommodate any item in the cabin, please bring it to the boarding door and we will check it.
All right, let's try it one more
Also,
time.
review the
Performance.
safety instruction card in your seat pocket. If you are seated at an exit seat, also
There we
review
go.
the exit seating criteria.
Nope, I don't like that. Wow. Okay, I lost everything. Son of a gun. Okay. I'm not going to screw with that. I don't know why it's doing that. It says OFP is outdated. Man. Shoot. I don't like that. Like everything just dropped out on me, you know? Not cool. There we go. HPN. I don't know what the heck that was. It's wet today, so we're just going to keep it as it's 555, so it's good. Winds are 120 at 6. It looks like we'll have half mile in rain, fog, 10 on the air temperature. And we're going to go runway 16. Flap's going to be 11. It's kind of standard for this one. Unless we need more, then we'll go ahead and add that for sure. 29er, what are we doing? 30 decimal 03. NAS is off. Packs are on. Temperature is 10. Boy, we're going to have to throw on the engine anti-ice. So we will throw the engine anti-ice on. And our takeoff weight is going to be right around 131,000 pounds. 131. Calculate, see what we get. Go ahead and select that. Obviously, we're going full power with this one. We're not doing any cell temps or anything like that. I just want to make sure we have enough room. Okay, I got 24, 38, 47. 124, 138, 147. Cell temp not applicable today because of the inclement weather. And our flaps going to be a 234, 190, and 152. Come over here. We're going to go flight mode. And how are we doing on our fuel load? You need to pump more gas in there. I wanted more fuel. That's because that stupid weight and balance thing messed me up. So I'm going to go 5,700. Is the fuel truck still? Ah, shoot. All right, let me go ahead and board them, and then we're going to go and get out of here. Request boarding. Catering service is completed already. Let's go ahead and get that fuel truck going. We'll get them called, and then we'll go from there. Marshall, I remember I did this to you a while back as well. I can't remember the fix, but I think it had something to do with the Leonardo load manager. Oh, shoot. I probably need to pull that up. It's running, so it's connected, which is good. Yeah. I remember it too. It was something stupid like that. Let's go ahead and click request the boarding. Good. Aft stairs coming down now. That should be a thing. Let's throw that pump on. Back off. Get those aft stairs out. Good. Okay, guys. Fuel 9250. We'll run our checks here in just a minute. I should show you the paperwork. I have it up and running here. And we're going to go 5,700. Just gives me a couple 100 pounds to play with. We're looking at 24.1 now. I'll sign over the fuel ticket. It's good to go. Cliff looks like he's done. That means it's time to do our flows. As the passengers come in, we'll get it rocking and rolling. All right, starting on the overhead here. Let's check everything. We got normal, normal, normal. That's good. We're going to push this, let it go. That's on, normal, on. Coming down here. These are AC loads. That's looking good right now. And bat volts. Externals, good. Okay, externals are on. Galley power is on. Start pumps off. That's good. Fuel heat, we don't need that on. Emer lights are on. Seatbelts coming on. Leave that off for now until after start. One pump is on. Thank you. We are actually going to burn center tank first. So let's go throw those on for now. I'm going to start running the APU, folks. Just get it going. The passenger load is not going to be too long, so let's get that started. Coming up here, normal, normal, and normal. Today's date is the 25th. Boy, it's been a bit. 11:5800 leg 1 today. Good. We'll slide on down here. Those are off. We're going to be landing at an altitude of 435 feet at Raleigh. And the pressure in Raleigh right now is 3004. Very close to what it is here. So 3004, throw that in right there. Good rate limit. Drop it down just a little bit. Auto, wipers are off until he says wipers on. Engine sinks off, that's good and already tested. We're good on the cockpit flood. We don't need that on. Logo lights are off. Mock trim has been tested. Yacht dampers on. That is good to go on the ice FOD. He's already tested that. On fan cabin is there. And how are we doing on the cabin temp? Looks like the Celsius is fine. It's good stuff. It's actually pretty warm in there. I don't know what the heck's going on there. Auto, ram air is off, and we have checked the annunciators already. It's good to go up on top. There's the rain. And here comes the passengers, right? Almost there. We'll test that. Looks good. We've got the passengers coming on board. Okay, bugs. We're checked on the bugs. I'm going to go take off right now on the FMA. I want to make sure we see that. Art switch is off. We're going to be on full power takeoff because of the crappy weather. And last but not least, let's go ahead and check this up. We're going to do the climbing up to 3,000 feet today. Oh, you little stinking thing. The thing doesn't go up to, I don't know why. That's a cliff thing. I don't know. These people be running right now. They'd be running. Let's go ahead down here. Okay, 3,000 set, armed. It is checked. All right. The departure out here, we're doing just the straight up. You guys know this. This is the Westchester 8. We always do this departure. I'll go over it with you. We'll brief it. We'll get a plan A and a plan B going. We're taking off the south runway 163 on the heading. Roll it to 320 degrees. So I'm going to go ahead and set that right now at 320. 320 degrees. That is set. So 320 degrees. Once we hit about 800 feet, we won't exceed 190. Roll the aircraft to the right to 320 degrees. Okay. I do want to check the airport. So like I said, we're going to take vectors, EWR. If we have an engine failure, we'll take vectors into there. Right now, weather is going to be 130 over in Newark, and that's going to be landing 22 left or 22 right. I'll plan on the longest runway they have there. If we had an engine fire or we had a shutdown, let's say we had an engine failure today, we're going to click 22 right. It's going to be 110.75. 110.75. So we're just going to throw that in there. 110. If I can get it, 110.75, right there, set. And then inbound course is going to be basically 219. So I'll set the course at 219. This is just a good idea. It lessens the workload if we had anything like that. So good deal. How are you doing on your side, Cliff? Let me see your panel. Okay, that's good. You've already tested a brake temperature. That looks good as well. We're going to come over here. Let's check our stab trim. Good. Good. Alternate stab. Good. I see movement. Good. CG. CG is about 17.2. And then our flap's going to be 11, right? Shoot. Flap 11. Good stuff. Folks, if you're new to the channel, do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button. Hopefully you can learn something today, or I can not dork it up too much. Okay, that's good. Make sure this puppy is open. This is our pressurization valve. It's got to be open or else we got to have a problem. I'm going to set flap 11. even though it really doesn't have to be dialed in, but we'll get it in so we don't have any alarms or whistles or anything like that. Okay, flap 11, and our squawk code again was 7643. So I'm going to go 7643. Cliff already checked that. We're going to go ahead and take off arm. Everything else is good to go. We got a good jet, folks, and that's zeroed out, ready to go. While the passengers are coming on, we're got the APU running now, I think. It sure is. Let's get it on the bus. Our EGT's coming up a little bit. It's pretty cool how that works. And then let's get the AC in. We'll go ahead and disconnect the ground power. AC's coming off the aircraft. We'll go ahead and disconnect the GPU. We're on the bus. And then finally, let's get the aft stairs up. We're ready to go here. I'll just get those numbers pushed in. Throwing aux pumps, trans pumps coming on. And we're ready to go here, guys. Aft stairs coming up. All right, let me give you a quick brief on what to expect. You guys know this already. This airport, we've done this a few times already. HPN this year. More to come, right? All right, here's our SID. We're doing the Westchester 8 departure. Pretty straightforward, guys. We're going to climb up to about 800 feet, and then we'll roll the aircraft to the right. Straight up 320 degrees on the heading, 190 knots. What we'll do on the takeoff on this one is just going to rotate 15, and we'll go up to about 20 degrees. Okay, then we'll take our vertical speed, bring the vertical speed down about 3,200 before we even engage the autopilot, okay? We'll be manual, tell Cliff to do a climb check, and then we're good. The pressure in Raleigh is for the Rangers to win. Yeah, you're not kidding. Those Rangers, I don't know what to tell you. Any questions on that? 3003. All right, Cliff, let's wake up, brother. I'm ready to go here. Actually, I'm not. Let's do this. 124, 38, 47. 124, 138, 147. Okay, now we're good with the wet runway. We're set. Okay, let's do this. Pre-start check below the line.
Covers and pins.
Removed. Removed. Removed.
Aircraft log and documents.
Checked on board.
Altimeters.
30.03 set. Set.
Fuel, oil, hydraulic quantities.
Checked.
0 fuel weight.
Set.
TRP.
Takeoff.
Stabilizer.
Decimal 6 set.
Flaps takeoff selector.
Stowed.
Speed bugs.
Set.
Pre-start check below the line completed.
Okay. Thank you, sir. All right, let's get ready. Door's closed and it's locked. Okay, good. You guys ready to go? Let's shut the GPU. I thought I took that off the airplane. Could be wrong. It's off already. All right, let's call GSX. We're going to tell them for push, and then I'm going to call our New York, heck are they? Tower, 118.575. 118.575. 118.570. It's crappy weather here. Let's just go up this way. 118.575. Are we doing belts today, guys? I need to know that now. You guys want to do shoots? Let's give him a call. Oh my gosh. Westchester, isn't it? Westchester ground, Riptide 5800. Push, please.
Riptide 5800, Westchester Tower. Hello, advise you have ATIS information, Juliet.
We sure do. We have Juliet on board.
Riptide 5800, push into Alpha, approved, face north.
Facing north. Okay, push approved, we'll face north. Okay, push approved, we'll face north. Okay, you guys ready? Let's get this done. We got to. Is there an event? I don't know. There's a lot of people online right now. It's good. We'll keep it. We'll take it. Right? Okay, you guys ready? Cliff, let's go. Before start check.
Parking brakes.
Set. Set.
Doors.
Closed.
Startup and pushback clearance.
Approved. All right, let's go. GSX coming in. We're going to request prepare for push and departure. Do you want to start?
Before start check completed. Ready for engine start.
Thank you, sir. We're keeping the windows closed. It's raining. I don't want to get wet. I'm missing emojis. Is there an event? I'm missing me. Why are you missing emojis? You guys should be able. Sean, can you get emojis on there? Or no? Sean's a member on. Our members should be able to do that. Listen to that APU humming.
Let's just start again through Foxtrot 6 mile final 16 option.
CBM 34 Foxtrot, Westchester Tower, welcome back. Wind 120 at 80. RVR greater than 6,000, knowing 16 flight to the option.
Go for the option 163 for Foxtrot, and I'm going to do one more approach after this one, full stop, taxi back, planning to go IFR to Peterborough.
Right.
If you have a route for me, just let me know.
Alright.
I do have a route for you.
Perfect, I'll be ready to copy whenever I'm down on the ground.
Mad dog and shoot, not there. Why is that? That's not going to work for us. We've got to get that going. No. All right, we're going to go nose to the left, tail to the right, please. All right, we're ready for push. Brakes off. And we're on the push. All right, I've got pushing back right on time, you guys. 19:59. That is bang on. That's where I wanted to be. Oil quantities. What are we looking at here? 50. Nice. He topped us off. 15 over 15. Hydraulics 14 over 14. All right, Cliff. We're gonna start number 1 first. I should have told him to turn me. I'm going to have him stop right here because he just likes to push us into this little parking area.
Westchester Tower, good evening, Baron 1202 Romeo, ILS 16.
Start left engine.
Starting left engine.
Baron 1202 Romeo,
Left star valve
Westchester
open.
Tower,
N2.
number
Oil pressure.
2, wind 120 base. RVR greater than 6,000, runway 16 land.
16 clear to land, Baron 1202 Romeo.
I paid my bill.
N1.
I don't know, man. I've got to see if Sean... Could somebody verify who's a member on the chat? If you guys can get that. That's really weird. 22.
Fuel on.
Here comes the gas. Fuel coming on, folks.
Tower, hello, Bonanza 2-1 Charlie, we're ready to taxi.
There's a light.
Fuel flow. EGT.
Bonanza
Left
2
star
1
valve
Charlie,
closed.
Westchester Tower, good evening. Did you get the reroute I sent you in your PDC?
I got the reroute, the 2-1 Charlie.
And 2 1 Charlie.
Coming up on the
thank
EGT is
you.
looking good.
Would you take
Oil
runway 11,
pressure's
or
coming
do you
up.
want 16?
We've got a good
I can
shutdown
take
on number
1-1.
1.
Number
On the
2
bus.
Charlie, runway 11 taxi.
Stabilizing.
Looks
Hold on,
good.
yeah.
Volts, frequencies.
Stabilize.
That's good to go. All right, let's start number 2. Start right engine.
Starting right engine. Right start valve open. N2. Oil pressure.
Did I not set my brake?
N1.
There you go.
Fuel on.
Fuel's coming on. There's the fuel. Gotta go ahead and reset this. There's a light.
Fuel flow. EGT. Right start valve closed.
On the bus. Right side. Looks good there as well.
Stabilizing. Stabilized.
Okay, 2 good starts. Let's come down here, shut the APU down. Keep that on. Galley's on my side. It's good. Star
Once
pumps
again,
off.
ladies and
Fuel,
gentlemen, welcome
EMR
on
lights,
board our
good.
flight
That's
today.
caps
This is
inside
the
with.
flight attendant speaking. Please direct your attention to the cabin crew for port
It's
safety
off. Air's
information.
off.
There is an
Supplies are
instruction card
on.
in your
Auto.
seat pocket that illustrates the safety
Cleared.
equipment on this
All right, stand by for
aircraft.
flaps.
Regulations
Flaps coming down
require
15.
compliance with this
Flaps
information
11.
as
I'm
well as
sorry.
all
We'll
crew
arm this right
instructions,
now.
lighted information
Coming
signs, and
across.
posted placards.
Good. These are coming
Fasten
down.
your seatbelt by inserting the metal tip into
Now
the
it's
buckle.
10 degrees.
Tighten by
I'm
pulling
going to
on the
elect to
belt.
keep the
Denver 34 Foxtrot, contact
engine
US
anti-ice
on
on.
the buckle. It is our
Departure
policy
35.
that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times while seated. Doors are clearly marked with
Alright, this is
exit
gonna
signs
take
and
forever.
instructions for door operation. Each door is equipped with
After
an
engine
escape
start
pod.
check.
Ignition.
Locate the exit
Off.
nearest you. The
Electrical
nearest
loads.
exit may be behind
Checked.
you.
Air
In
conditioning
an
supply.
emergency, lights will
Auto.
illuminate the aisle.
Galley power.
The cabin is pressurized. If there is a loss of
Galley
cabin
power.
pressure, a
On.
panel will open and
Ice
oxygen
protection
mask
panel.
will appear.
Set.
Remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and pull a mask toward you to start the
Engine
flow of
anti-ice on.
oxygen.
Pneumatic
will be
cross-feed
flowing
valve
to the mask,
levers.
even though the
Closed.
wings may not inflate.
Flight controls.
Cover your nose and mouth with the mask. Place the elastic band around your head and tighten by pulling on the ends. Secure your own mask before assisting others. Your seat bottom cushion may be
Flight
used as a
controls.
flotation device.
Check
Pull up
completed.
and remove the cushion.
Hydraulic
Upon
pumps and
exiting the
pressure.
aircraft, place your arms around the cushion and hold on to the straps located on the back. This
On.
is a non-smoking
High.
flight. Smoking is not permitted in the
Checked.
cabin or lavatory.
Enunciator panel.
Cabin lights will now
Checked.
be turned off. Reading light
Ground
buttons
equipment.
are located above your seat. Thank
Removed.
you for your attention.
All clear signal.
Received.
Flaps. Slats.
11 degrees set. Set.
After start check completed.
C1 Charlie's going to be a bit of a delay.
We're cleared on the left. We are cleared on the left.
We are clear on the right.
Taxi check.
Fuel heat.
Off.
Flaps and slats.
11 degrees set.
Eeper bugs and TRP.
Checked. Set and checked.
Takeoff speeds.
No changes.
Takeoff briefing.
Takeoff briefing performed. Performed.
ATC flight guidance systems and nav aids.
Set and checked.
FMS.
Pre-flight completed. Pre-flight completed.
APU air and master switch.
Both off.
Brake temperature and pressure.
Checked.
Taxi check completed.
Thank you. Okay, guys. Let's give him a call here. Westchester Tower, Riptide 5800, taxi.
Riptide 5800, runway 16, taxi Alpha.
Okay, 16 to Alpha, Riptide 5800. All right, Cliff, you're going to love this. Wipers on.
Okay.
Wipers on.
Wipers on.
He doesn't get that wrong at all. Lovely weather we're having. Yes, Snakebite, it is nasty out here, isn't it? Welcome aboard, folks. If you're just joining in, we're heading over to Raleigh, Durham in the beautiful Mad Dog with some crappy weather in hand to do so.
Number 02 Romeo, welcome, stay parking.
November 1202.
I don't know why you can't get the. I don't know why you guys are not getting the emoji. That's not cool. We got to get those going.
Baron 1202 Romeo, have a great night.
All right. Let's figure this out here. Cabin crew be seated for takeoff. Lineup check.
Cabin.
Secured.
Windows.
Left side closed.
Right side closed. Annunciator panel.
Checked.
Ignition.
Set to Alpha.
Air conditioning supply.
Auto.
Transponder set to TARA. Takeoff clearance.
Received.
Lineup check completed.
All right, guys. Members in the chat right now, what we're going to do is we're going to, if you can, throw the belts on. We're going to do that. We're going to do shoots on here in emoji. I don't know why we would have lost the emoji, but if you can see the emoji.
5800, new departure frequency 120.85.
All right, 120.85 now on the departure. 120.85. We're going to set that right now here. 120.85. Let's get that done in the box. 120.85. All right, set. Shoots on, guys. That's the ILS hold. If you can, put it in the chat. That'd be great. All right, we're ready to go here. We're going to bring him up to 1.4 on the EPR.
Riptide 5800, wind 1306, RVR greater than 6000, runway 16 for takeoff.
Okay, runway 16, and we're clear for takeoff for Riptide 5800. I gotta ask.
Tower 7168 Alpha, off Kilo, we have Juliet for the taxi.
Number 8 Lima Alpha, Westchester Tower.
Just gotta verify we're on the right SID.
Via Foxtrot, Lima Cross.
We're not on the prop 1.
16.
Foxtrot Lima cross runway 11 at Foxtrot 8 Lima Alpha.
Westchester Tower, Riptide 5800. We're on the Westchester 8, correct?
We're off at
Charlie.
Charlie.
8 Lima Alpha, are you coming off at Charlie or Foxtrot?
We're coming off at Charlie, Lima Alpha.
Charlie Lima to runway 16.
Alright, Charlie Lima, runway 16, 8 Lima Alpha.
And Riptide 5800, it's the Westchester 8, yes.
Thanks, I'm just verifying. Okay, 16.
21 Charlie, expect further clearance in 10 minutes.
Okay, guys, we're going to bring him on up. Here we go.
Sorry.
I'm going to bring up those EPR.
Runway 16.
About 1.4 on the EPR. Hit it. We're going. Takeoff thrust. Whoa. That's too much, bro.
80 knots.
I got the thrust. At a high speed. Let's see how she does there.
V1.
Oh. Pull the
Rotate.
power back. Here we go. Dealing with some thrust issues here.
Positive rate.
You're up. These are JT8s, guys. You got to baby these things. Here we go. We're going to roll it. Heading select, please. 320 degrees. I'm not worried about thrust anymore. We're good to go. Over boosted me, that's for sure. 320. I got the thrust. Flaps coming up.
8 Lima Alpha, new departure frequency 120.85.
20.85, 8 Alpha.
Riptide
Gosh,
5800, contact New York departure.
Over departure, we'll see ya. All right, hold up right. About 5 degrees nose up. That should give us the stability that we need. Right about there. A little more. Gosh, look at the speed. Oh my gosh. It's all I can do right now. I can't even look down, you guys. I'm really busy. Trying to get this airplane stable.
24 Foxtrot.
About right here, just about right there. Hold that, hold that, hold that. Look down really quick. Gosh, that doesn't help me. Too much, too long, too long.
Remember, 24.
How we doing on our altitude is good. Speed is good. Right there, I'm gonna hold that. Departure Riptide 5800, 3000.
Riptide 5800, New York departure, radar contact. Turn left heading 210, climb and maintain 15,000.
Left turn 210, 15,000. 210, 15,000.
Riptide 5800, correction, climb and maintain 12,000.
Okay, 12,000 now, 210 on the heading.
Delta 2313, climb and maintain 16,000.
Bringing them up. Climb check.
421, descend and maintain 8,000.
Down to JBL 421.
Seatbelts.
On.
Climb check complete.
I got it now. Watch the dang bank. Climbing.
Delta 2313, proceed direct gale and contact New York Center 13217.
Okay, 15 degrees on the nose.
Gale over to New York Center.
20,000. Let's go that command on. Heading select.
JetBlue 421, descend and maintain 7,000.
7,000, JetBlue 421.
And here, 2230.
Wipers off.
Wipers off.
Delta
Wipers park.
132.17.
Well, departure, Del 627, climbing to 10,000 for 11,000.
Del 627, New York departure. Let's see, where are you going? You're going to Boston as well. Maintain 250 knots for sequence.
250 knots.
250, 210, 12,000.
Delta 1051, climb and maintain 17,000.
2,300.
17,000, Delta 1051.
New York Express Delta 434, descending through 13,000 on the for altitude with Lima.
Delta 434, New York approach, thank you for Lima.
Okay, I'm just going to wait until I get to about 250 knots here.
Delta 434.
Then we'll go ahead and engage VNAV climb. Right now we're on vertical speed, heading select.
Southwest 4927, the wind
speeds coming
160 at 10, gust 16, runway 22, clear to land.
VNAV climb now.
Clear to land, Southwest 4927.
FMS EPR is engaged, heading
Boston
select.
Center 133.45.
210 on the speed, we're going up to 12,000. It was a little fun.
And Delta
Holy
1051,
crap.
sorry about that. Direct Merit and contact Boston.
Correct, Merit and 12345. Thank you, Bill.
Riptide 5800, proceed direct white.
Direct white, Riptide 5800.
New York departure, hello, United 1 for heavy, level 6000, 040.
At 164 heavy, New York departure. Turn right heading 070. Climb and maintain 10,000.
LNAV on. Okay, we got VNAV climb, nav tracks on now, up to 12,000. It is armed. Let's reset this. We got a good airplane. We're climbing pretty darn fast, and I'm just wondering what's going on here.
United 164, 254 knots.
What is going on?
JetBlue 421, turn left heading 040.
Left heading 040,
Just look at this breakout.
And
11 degrees.
55 descend and maintain 6,000.
6,000, there 5355. Departure, diamond 168, Lima Alpha.
Boy, that's
1,000 for 3,000.
that was fun.
West of 3.
The airplane just wanted to go on us.
168 Lima Alpha, New York
10,000
departure,
feet.
radar contact, climb and maintain 4,000. Delta 627, turn
Climb
left
check.
heading 360.
Seatbelts, check this. Cabin altitude's coming up. Wipers are off.
360
We got
and
there. It's
up to
4.5.
17,000,
That's
maintain
good.
250.
We're climbing.
Delta 627.
That is open. We're at 15. Everything's good. Flaps are up. That's stowed. Whew! She's a handful, guys.
4,000.
4,000, Devil 421.
November 8 lean alpha, proceed direct gale.
Direct white. We're heading to white right now.
And there are 5355 to
Gosh,
maintain
it's
4,000.
crazy.
4,000, Devil 5355.
They work on the third try. Do the belts work? We got 1,000 to go. You know, I gotta tell you that takeoff, so much thrust.
107 heavy.
You guys saw that? I don't know what was going on, but guys, I had to pull the power way back. And that's a handful when you're leveling off at 3,000 feet. You don't have a lot of time to get it going. You just don't.
Maintain 12,000.
There's 12,000 level.
Normal speed, climb 12,000, United 164.
JFK is right here. We're looking at 14 degrees. My gosh. Colts Neck 1154.
Delta 627, proceed direct to Merritt, resume normal speed.
Direct to Merritt, normal speed, Delta 627.
Jeez. Just a little bit behind today. Haven't flown it in a week. This is one of those airplanes, if you don't practice it, woo, man, you get behind really quick. The only thing that was my bank was like 45. Holy crap.
Delta 627, contact Boston Center 13345. Good night.
Nuts.
Go to Boston, 3345, Delta 627. Good night.
Let's see what's going on with the radar.
Yeah, couple, good evening. 531 Romeo Charlie in a descent to Raleigh at 6,000.
There are 531 Romeo Charlie, New York approach, Westchester altimeter 3003.
I'm going to look at my nav charts, see what we got.
3003, expect LS 1653 on Romeo Charlie.
Looking for higher here if we can get it. Yeah, it's coming.
Delta 2927, runway 22 vacated at LaGuardia, taxi with Charlie.
Southwest 4927, Bravo Echo Alpha, ramp.
Bravo Echo Alpha to the ramp, Delta 2927, good night.
New York Riptide 5800, get higher?
Riptide 5800, I got higher for you in about 2 minutes. Unfortunately, you're stuck underneath some other airspace that I don't own.
No, you're good, I see it. I see it, yeah, it's all...
And there are 5355, 5 miles from Yeoman, cleared ILS runway 22 approach.
ILS 22, number 5355.
Absolutely gorgeous.
For heavy climb and maintain 17,000. Contact Boston Center now, 133.45.
13345 and climb 17,000, United 164.
There are 21 Charlie, New York.
Trying to get over this crap. We're going to get into this right now. Call the flight attendants. I'll probably tell them, let them stay seated.
Right, heading 0.
So flight attendants should stay seated.
020 and descend to maintain 2,000.
Right 020.
Nate, how are you? Nate, Cessna Simulator, how's it going?
5800, climb and maintain 17,000.
Okay, now 17,000, Riptide 5800. 17,000, verified, armed, VNAV.
2-1 Charlie, New York, departure,
Start
radar
the climb.
contact, and what, are you on a heading right now?
There we go.
Yeah, I'm on a heading. From 2-1 Charlie.
Alright, 2-1 Charlie, turn left, direct SJ.
Left SJ, 2-1 Charlie.
It is crappy out
climb
here.
And maintain 4,000.
4,000, 2-1 Charlie.
A little spicy. Just a wee bit spicy.
Riptide 5800, contact New York Center 12532. See you.
135.32, have a good one. 35.32. 135.
Delta 434, descend and maintain 4,000 and fly heading 040.
35.32.
Delta 4000 heading 040, Delta 434.
UPS 107 heavy, contact New York Center 12532.
2532, UPS 107, bye.
JetBlue 421, descend and maintain 2,000.
2000, JetBlue 421.
And Delta 434, just FYI, the proud arrival, the bottom altitude is 10,000.
What do you say? 125.32.
Roger, sorry about that. 434.
Diamond 8 Lima Alpha, contact New York approach 120.15.
20015, 8 Lima Alpha.
One 135.32. 125.132. 135. 125.132.
Delta 222 New York.
What the heck? 125, 3 1/4. I had it right. Well, we popped off. That's good. It's going to call. New York Center, Riptide 5800, checking in 17,000.
Riptide 5800 New York, climb maintain level 240.
240 on the climb now, Riptide 5800. 24,000, armed.
UPS 107, contact New York 13217.
Gosh, look at how pretty is it out there, you guys.
UPS 107, bye.
Listen to those JT8s rocket. Shoot. All right, Cliff, wake up. Engine anti-ice on.
Engine anti-ice on.
Thank you. There's 18,000, 29902. $299.92 set. Okay, $299.92 set. Lights coming off on your side once you hit 20,000 apparently, and when we'll kick the engine anti-ice off when we get through this cloud layer. Look at how pretty that is, man. That's just beautiful. Gosh, it's gorgeous. These clouds are super nice. The good news is, as we press south, the weather should be getting better after we get past Delaware area.
United 2136.
We should be above this crap. The nasty stuff is off this wing. It's off the right wing, the real nasty stuff. We'll have to slow this down to 380, 280.
We'll begin our meal service for the flight. Please refer to the menu given to you on board.
Riptide 5800, leave my airspace, radar service terminated, pre-exchange approved.
Okay, we'll see how it going. Riptide 1500.
Clear to assist the flight.
Alright, I'm going to bring it up to 360. Set. Altitude set. LNAV, VNAV set. Climb unrestricted. That is off. We're out of here. 122.8, you guys. It was busy. busy departure and weather's crap and every dang thing else that could throw at us. The airplane was just over boosted or something, man. I had to bring those throttles way back, which kind of tells me, are we loaded, you know? I don't know. Ken, how are you? Welcome aboard. Once we get through this, engine anti-ice off.
Engine anti-ice off.
All right, we're through that crap. We're through all the junk. It's all behind us and underneath. We should have a nice ride now out of New York here. It's going to get better as we get closer to Raleigh. We're going to see more of the clouds break up. And the ride report is just absolutely terrible out there. Yeah, turbulence. We're going to have some turbulence throughout the whole route. Just light to moderate. Depends on where we are. Connor, shot your message online. All right, buddy. Watching you work. Yeah, it was a lot of work coming out of New York, buddy. I was a little bit behind the airplane. Okay, cool. I'm thinking that's you, Connor, right? I gotcha. All right, my man. You shot the approach. It says Connor says he shot the approach. You see how this is flashing on the EGT? Like when we were taking off. If you were wondering on our departure why I pushed the EPR way back, that's why. It's because of you'll burn out the hot section and you'll have a flame out on this airplane. You'll have a compressor stall, the whole 9 yards. So you got to really baby those things. And I pushed them up to about 1.8, about 1.87 EPR I think we were at. So I had my hands full on departure, right? I had the auto throttle was over boosting us. I just want to make sure I had those pushed in. It's not like we were manual. We had our numbers plugged in. I don't know what the heck happened. That was an odd departure, guys. I'm going to have to reset that and find out why. You know what I forgot to do? I always forget Volanta. Every time. I just need to start Volanta when I start the computer. And this way, I don't have to worry about Volanta coming up. You know, I can just get it started. Crazy. All right, we're heading over there now. It's got us going. Anyway, jeez, we've had a lot of hires coming on the last week. We've had probably 5 new hires. We've just interviewed. We just got one in the door yesterday, so it's progressing, right? We're starting to roll in some pilots, which is good, but it's a long process. So who knows what's going to happen? I hope they get through. There's 27,000. I want to make sure Cliff shut the dang lights off. Yeah, he did. And then we're good on the overhead. Gosh. Pirate's discretion. I'm glad you're on. Has Clifford killed us yet? No, but I try to kill us. I mean, I'm a hands full on that departure, man. We had an overboost on the EPR, so I had EGTs flashing on me on departure. I did have these in auto, so it wasn't that, and it was all I could do, guys. It was a handful out of there today, just a real handful. Bad weather, IMC all the way up. Airplane, I mean, if you climb to 3,000, you know how fast 3,000 is in a jet like this? It's pretty light. We're only about 127,000 pounds. I mean, it wants to rocket. I can't wait to the 7.5, guy. It's probably going to be manual. Whoop. Up and down. Just level it off really quick. So I had to trim it out, right? So that's what I was fighting. I was fighting that trim just to get that trim right. We finally got it settled about 2,800, you know, and then it's like, okay, again, aviate, you know, then communicate. So that's what I did. I aviated first. You know, when we started that 210 turn, I think I overshot that turn just a little quick. Probably went 30, 35 degrees on the bank until I was like, whoa, that's too much. So yeah, I got behind the airplane. You can get behind the airplane really fast with this aircraft, really fast. I'm just critiquing my performance. The only good thing I didn't do was I didn't turn the autopilot on, right? Until I was stable enough where I said, okay, now I can kick the autopilot on. I think I'm stable enough. Then I saw the power coming back. I'm like, oh, shoot, I got to dial up my speed bug. So that's why the power was commanding 150, and I needed to command 250. So I got that command bug up, that speed bug higher, and then it went well after that. But gosh, it was all we can do today. It was crazy. Pirate's Discretion, I got something for you, buddy. I did some looking, and I did some research. We had basically a discussion on what this turbulent button does. So there's a button here on this pedestal, and it's hidden after the altitude bug, and it's right here, this turb feature. Basically what this does, it shuts off the auto throttle. So it doesn't, the auto throttle will be completely disengaged, and basically it's wings level. So it's not going to try to command altitude at all. It won't hold an altitude. It's just going to command wings level. So that's why we usually never use it unless we're in severe turbulence and we can't maintain altitude. That's when we would shut that off and then call ATC for a block. That's kind of what we would do. So hopefully that makes a little more sense on what that feature does. I never use it. I'm never in that severe turbulence, so I never needed it, you know, never had that that chance in this aircraft to be bounced around that bad. And the 7.3 I have, but this airplane. So anyway, basically auto throttle off, wings level, and it's not going to hold altitude on you. It's going to it won't try to hunt. It's just going to let it go. So it's up to the pilot to, you know, ride those waves back up. That's what the turbulent feature does. So hopefully that makes a little more sense for you. And we are in Washington's airspace. So guys, it's going to be interesting the whole way. I mean, it's seeing the turbulence is it's saying that we're going to get into light moderate. Woo. ZDC. Let's go ahead and put that up there. I'll give you an update on our progress as we hit cruise altitude. What do you say about that? Get us. I like this view, nice and high. Kind of look out those windows. I love this airplane. I just do something about it. Tries to kill me all the time, but I still like it. I don't know if I liked it after 8.5 hours. I wouldn't like it. You know, flying. I couldn't imagine flying this airplane all day. A full schedule. I don't know how the boys. I don't know how anybody did it. Boys and girls did this thing. This is insane. I don't know how they did it. A lot of work and a lot of tiredness. That's for sure. Fatigue. Okay, I'm gonna get something up here. So we have something. Give me a second. We got something. And then I'll give you a weather update here soon. We should be... give you a progress report. Raleigh, Durham, 272 miles. I'm actually going to stop the climb about... let's see here. We're going 3.6. So we're doing 2.4. Shoot. So either get to 3.40... or we're going to go up to 3.6. It's okay. We'll just keep chugging up the 3.6. I guess we had to. We could always stop the climb, but ZDC. 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 Hey, Utah Mammoth had a great game. I watched that game yesterday. The Rangers won as well, so that's good. And then Pirates Discretion, Max might be getting on the MD-80 bit tomorrow. And Max, let me ask you a question. I'm going to deploy you. I need you now on the MD-80 if you want to do it. I want to take you. You'll be flying the Panthers. You don't have to do the whole thing, but I do want you on a trip. If you could do a Panther trip, that would be great. We'll get you on a Panther trip. You can start working right away. Once we get you on the line, you could, once you get through the check ride tomorrow, I'd love to get that done. All right, what are we looking at now? Of course, that's sectors. Not up. Sure. Okay, that's pretty nifty. Yeah, it is. It's actually a pretty neat thing. We got 1,000 to go. 500 now. 360. 260 miles, top of the set. You guys, I have got to get my long sleeve shirt. I got my windows open.
Are you able to get a hold of company?
Oh my gosh.
I can try, but it will just be on this frequency, and I haven't heard of since I've been talking to you. Okay. Yeah, I guess maybe you can, if you don't mind, to try them on guard for me. Just big D903.
All right, we've got. I'm looking at the FMA. It says VNAV level. I'm looking for alt capture. Or no, that's actually what I'm looking for. VNAV level right now. Just watching this. All right, we're settling at 360, you guys. I'm gonna come in here. We're gonna go ahead and throw this on to normal now. I'm gonna come upstairs and we're gonna shut the. I'm gonna go cruise altitude. Throw those bugs down a little bit. And I'm gonna go ahead and throw it on. There we are. Good. Seatbelt's coming off for now. That's on auto.
Okay. These days coming here? Yeah, I just told them to go to 3355. That's all right. Okay, yeah, perfect. Yourself.
All right, we've got. Yeah, you okay with that? Pirate's Discretion, Max? You're good. You're good with flying the line.
Company is out in the 7-3 there. Alright, thanks. Let's go over that approach now. Perfect Z903 on 3355.7,000 direct Ambersburg. Big D903 walking out here.
Okay, top of the set, 125 miles, you guys. This is a fast flight. Let's start prepping for landing. What do you think about that? Everybody okay with it? Let's go and get it done. Okay, let's go with here. Raleigh Durham, RDU, execute.
Southwest 1732, maintain, level 360.
There's not a lot of time on these flights. I like them like that. They're really fast segments. It's kind of my kind of stuff. Okay, weather right now in Raleigh, much better than it was in New York. Raleigh 2008. Visibility 10 statute miles. We've got sky conditions scattered at 19. I'm sorry, you guys. I keep forgetting to show you this. This is our paperwork. All right, so take a look at that here. We're coming down. We got temperature at 10 miles, The temperature 10 miles. That ain't working. Scattered at 19. Temperature is 18. We have 16 on the dew point. Altimeter coming in 30.05. They were landing on the 2-3s. They still are. So let's plan that 2-3 left. We already did already. We'll just make sure we got it plugged in. Runway 2-3 left. If we needed to, we can always jump over to 2-3 right if we had to. Okay. Good stuff. There's some weather up ahead. We'll kind of keep our eye on it. We should be over the top of it though. But we'll check that. Couple things. We've got birds in activity of Raleigh, Durham. Larger aircraft north cargo prior to pushback. We're good. We have information Fox. It's got information Foxtrot. The gate today. Looking at beautiful paperwork Sean has given us. And I got to show you guys our menu. I have a menu today. Ramp is going to be 38 on the ramp. And Atlantic Aviation is going to do the work. And it looks like we're staying at the Westin Raleigh Airport Hotel. All right, cool. It's a GA by Atlantic Gulf 2. Let me show you the... Before we do that, let me just get the landing data in, okay? That's one thing I want to make sure we get done before I do anything else. RDU, Raleigh, Durham, the runway is dry. We're doing winds 200 at 8. 200 at 8, 10, we've got 18 on the temperature. Ref is 5. We're going to go 3, it's 2-3 left. Flaps are going to be 40 today. So 2-3 left. Again, we can jump over to 2-3 right if I had to. So that's plan B. Plan B is going to be 2-3 right. Okay. Weather looks great. It says scattered at 1900, temperature at 18, dew point 16, and the last layer is much higher than that. It's like broken at 8,000. So the actual ceiling, the actual ceiling is at 25,000 feet. So it's plenty good. 3005 on this. 30.05. Reversers, yes. We're going to just turn it off. We're not going to need any of that. Well, the runway is a little bit, it's short here. It's probably like 7,000 feet, 7,500 feet. So we're just going to turn it off to minimum. And our landing weight, estimating landing weight, 122.2. We got low center fuel. Let's shut that off. Center tank's off. Okay. Burning out of the mains now. And we're looking at 125.9. We'll probably get down to 123. We're looking at top of descent 96 miles. So 123. Get this running. So we've got flaps 40 here. Auto brakes not applicable today. Or minimum. I'll just keep it on minimum. Cliff is going to try to throw maximum. I'm just going to keep it at minimum. Landing distance available 7,500 feet. And we're going to need, I think it's landing weight. What did we say? 123. Go ahead and throw that in there. Let's see what we get. A whole lot of nothing. Okay. Which means you might be right, man. It might be the stupid. Should I shut that load manager off? Okay, so this is not giving me the right numbers. Note, factored actual landing distance should be checked against landing distance available. It always throws that. I'm going to go ahead and check SimBrief. So plan A is not working here. So let's see what SimBrief has to say about the numbers. Let's go. And SimBrief is a lot more conservative than, other the other stuff is. So I'm just going to check SimBrief. We'll go ahead and log into that, and I'll see if we can't work on it. Let me go ahead and click dispatch system. Here we go. All right, let's pull this up. Click that. We're going to go to view flight plan. And then we're going to come over here and, yeah, of course. And I want to do performance and tools. So we're going to populate from the last flight. And then we're going to look at landing performance right here. It's an MD-83. We're at 7,500 feet and a 2-3 left, flaps 40. Optimum on the brake setting. Everything else is good to go. We're going to do in-flight method. Yeah, and factor distance and calculate it. Let's see what it says. I like the raw format. Look at the margin, 136 feet margin. I don't know if you guys can read it, but it's real small margins. Looks like flaps 40. Brakes, they want us to go maximum braking on this one. Auto medium, they want us to go. I mean, what I'll end up doing, guys, is we'll go medium on it. If I need more, I'll just get on manual. It's going to throw 3,000 PSI right to those brakes. So we still have positive room here if we, land on the correct, land on, you can see the actual distance. Factored landing distance 7,300. That's with flare and everything else. So 7,300 is really what. So, I mean, you can see there's not a lot of margin there. And then what was our ref? Did it tell us our reference speed? VREF is going to be 133. We'll see how that goes. So it's saying 133 on the ref. All right. Good with all that. Yeah, I'll do as much as I can. Okay. The only caveat to that, Max, is simply this. When you're flying these charters, you have to complete the schedule. You can't strand the aircraft. So when you commit to a trip, you're finishing the trip. And and it's not a week. You're finishing it within days. It's whenever they fly, you fly. You could tell by the stream. It's constant for me. It's like every other day I'm on the road until January, February after the Olympics. And then, folks, after January, our schedule, it's super nice. We have one west swing, and then we're pretty much done. It's just a lot of East Coast stuff after that. I think we got one trip up to Ottawa, and then Winnipeg. We're done. I mean, that's pretty much it. So a lot of flying in the beginning here. If you're just joining us, welcome aboard. We're taking basically it's an NHL charter. So while we're talking about that, I have about 63 miles to go before top of descent. I'm going to show you guys the eats today. Everybody want to see the menu? These hockey players eat really good. They just do. They eat very, very well on these flights. You can kind of see that. I don't know if you guys can see it. We've got no, hold on. That is not. Is that right? Yes, this is correct. It's by. It says Bridgeview Tavern. It's not. It's by It's Pol Po is the restaurant. I forgot to change it over here. But this is what it looks like. We got appetizer, Italian hero. Oh, that sounds good. We got chicken parm hero, tuna melts. You got for salad a chicken celery. Oh man, this is so good. New England seafood, clam chowder. You got lobster, shrimp, crab chives, avocado, baby mixed greens. Woo! Some entrees. We have shrimp franchise. Lots of Italian here. We got Irish smoked salmon. Spaghetti alla carbonara. Ooh. I'd have that and sleep. And then we've got asparagus, broccoli, spinach, and then cream spinach for sides. So they're eating well. These guys are not going hungry. That is for sure. They're eating well. What would you guys have in the chat? Got about 54 miles to go. I'd love to hear what you'd want. I'll take a chicken. You know what? Chicken parm here I can't do. I'll do the Italian, only because it's marinara sauce. I don't want to get it on my threads, man. Get it on my threads, we gotta have a problem, right? You don't have a spare shirt. That's not gonna. It's not gonna work. Let's brief the descent, okay? Because we're gonna get that set up right now. So let's brief the star. We're doing the tackle 2 arrival. So let me tell you where we're going or where we're heading. Right now we're going to Tapa, T-A-P-P-A, and then after Tapa it is Studer. You can't see it here, but we'll be ending up at Studer, and then we'll hook up to Huki, which is right here, and then our first waypoint issue, and I'm going to look in the FMC, and you guys look here. I'm going to go to my leg page. We've got 220 above Huki, and then we're looking at the next one at MS Box. 13,000 and above, and then we're looking at tackle between 17 and 10, and I've got that. Then we've got Swept, Karoo, and then E-Cell. And I got E-Cell at 6,000 hard altitude, 210 knots, and then we'll get vectors. Now it says, let me show you how to clear this. See how it says vectors in the middle there? Well, we don't want vectors to E-Cell because we're going to be at it. So we're going to throw the second, we're going to go L3. Okay, so you're going to throw in L3 and just going to push it. And that's going to put into the scratch pad. And then you're going to dump it right over the top of L1, like that. And then you're going to execute it, okay? And now it's just told the airplane what we're going to do. We're going to hook up to that ILS. That's funny. I was here and I thought we lost the standby. I looked at that. I was like, did we lose the standby? Holy crap. Funny. I can definitely commit to the playoff charters in late season. I'll have to look into season charters. You can pick up reserve charter legs and chunks of it. Yeah, that's what kind of figured. You know, so with Max, if you could, we'll give you a couple options. We won't book anything. We'll just say, would you take this one? Maybe, you know, next week or whatever. And it's probably going to be could be a 1-2 leg thing. It might be a 3 or 4. Who knows? If you commit and say yes, we'll draw up the paperwork and then you'll be on your way. So, yeah, but just if you commit to a trip, you don't do the whole season. I know you're not as nuts as I am and Marco, but you don't have to do that. But you could do at least a trip. What you don't want to do is just do one leg and then you're done. We can't you've got to get the airplane. And the reason why is there's a lot that goes in the back end that you guys don't see. There's a lot of information that goes on the back, all the logistics that have to happen on the back end. And guys, when you're watching this, and I mean to tell you this, I know it's 6,200 pounds of equipment. Their bags are about 1,750 pounds on the bags. They're taking 50 people. The Rangers are. The Mammoth are taking 60. I don't know what the Panthers are taking. They might be hauling 55 or 60 as well. We'll find out for sure. We have these numbers for reals. These are our real numbers. We know what they're taking and when they're going and how they're doing it. And Sean, he has a whole database that he has put together for, over the years. What ramps we use and what FBOs we go to. It's pretty cool. William, how are you? Good morning, Jason. He says, happy Wednesday. All right. Morning from sunny Thailand. Always great to see you alive. Yes, thank you. Have a great day, my friend. Happy Thanksgiving. Yes, and that's another thing. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you guys. I'm going to try to fly Thanksgiving night. So for a Thanksgiving special, I know I said I'd have a special. Well, maybe I can just get the return flight up to Boston on Thanksgiving night. In real life, they'll be flying Wednesday night, very late. I don't want to do Wednesday night. I want to watch the game. So hence why I'd rather do it on Thanksgiving night when everybody's. It depends. If my family wants to watch a movie, I got to take that into consideration too. So I have to find out. For sure if what the plan is. 19 nautical miles, folks. Let's go ahead and turn it down. I'm going to bring this all the way down now. It should not do. Okay, good. 6,000 feet. We'll hold that. It's armed, and now we can just hold that descent rate. Looks like we have center online. They just popped up for us, which is great news for us. And that's going to be Washington, or did they just go away again? Who is this? Who is that? I don't know if that's approach. No, they're not. We're not going to be in their airspace. That's a bummer. It's okay. It's airspace below us. All right. Well, we've got about 12 miles to go. We did our brief. Let's talk about the chart, the actual approach. So let's go ahead and click the approach. We're going to go 2-3 left today on the ILS. It's a beautiful day out there. We're just going to use this as backup, okay? 2-3 left today. E-cell transition. We've got 2 notes to worry about. We got an MSA of 3,400 feet. The 20th December 24, 11-3, effective 26th December. Got ILS localizer 2-3 left. This is a visual approach, but we're just backing it up with the ILS. Got 108.5. We'll plug that in. Final approach course 234. Go ahead and throw that in there now. Oh, I'm sorry. 234. Right there. Gosh, dude. Very sensitive. All right, 234. We're looking at basically a DH of 806 feet. Got touchdown zone about 435 feet today. Climb missed approach would be climbed 1,100 feet, and then climbing left turn to 2,600 feet. Heading 050 outbound the Raleigh VOR. You can see it right there. So they're kind of just getting us out of there. Make a left turn. What we'll end up doing, folks, is go left. We'll just vector ourselves back around over the doe cat and then come back in. That's kind of what we'll do. It'll be a go around instead of a missed approach. Couple notes to worry about here. We're looking at RNAV 1 DME, GPS radar required for the procedure entry, which we have. Localizers unusable from 1 nautical mile from threshold. Interesting. Localizer unusable for coupled approaches below 1,100 feet. So we'll just kick it off and we'll fly the visual. How's that? Okay, we're on the descent. Just want to make sure we've captured it. VNAV descent is captured. Good. All right, back to this. Those are our notes. We have 210 knots mandatory, 6,000 feet over at Cell. Good stuff. Highest waypoint on this chart right now where we're going to be sitting, 953 feet. Looks like an MSA of 3,400 feet. Does anybody have any questions on this? 108.5. So we'll dial that in right now. 108.5. 108.5, 234, and then our last one is going to be Raleigh VOR. It's 117.2. And that's Raleigh Durham VOR. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and shut off their weather radar. We don't need that. Good. Okay, heading down the chute. Let me call Cliff, let him know what we're end up doing. I want to say run approach briefing. That just wakes him up.
Go ahead. No questions.
Okay. Do you have any questions? What's the big threat? Let's talk about that really quick as we kind of sit on down to this. I do want to go over that. What's our threat? We got to have a threat today. Threat error management, at least 3. I'll pick one of them. Getting behind the aircraft. I want to always stick ahead of the airplane, what it's doing. And all that good stuff. right, seatbelts coming on. I don't want anybody getting hurt back there. Those assets in the back are expensive. Talk about the flight attendants. No, talk about the Rangers, obviously. All right, let's go to the taxi and the crew. All of the crew. I'd say more. All right, 23 left right here. Once we land, we'll get on it. Maybe we can get off on Alpha 2. That'd be nice. I'm gonna try to give him a nice. I'm not gonna try to grease it in, folks. I'm just gonna try to get it down on the ground. We can get it rolled out here. Alpha 2 comes straight down here. We'll go to Juliet 3, and we're gonna park right in here in the general aviation ramp. It's right there. That's the plan anyway. Now we're on the descent now. Nice slow descent into Raleigh. Good stuff.
Listening 528 Alpha Washington Center, welcome.
Got some air traffic down there, some VATSIM traffic coming in, Raleigh Durham, Fort Lauderdale. JetBlue, who's this guy? This guy's coming in on the arrival. He's coming in from Boston. He's a JetBlue aircraft. All right. What are we missing here? Snakebite, what's up? This is, yeah, we should, defo shouldn't be losing passengers during the flight. Nope, that's true. That is so true. We don't want to lose anyone. How's that? It's super cold in this room. My poor dog's probably freezing back there.
Sorry, 1 uniform Austin Center, climb maintain flight level 270.
Okay, NOTAMs. I looked at the NOTAMs earlier. Let's just check the NOTAMs really quick. That's how I knew we were going to go 2-3 left. It's because of the NOTAMs. I said it. Anything that blares and sticks out at me. Let's see on the NOTAMs. Information. NOTAMs. Nothing. Just a couple towers. Lighted towers. Okay. Obstructions. 23 RV. 23 right. RVR is unusable until December 28th. Have another tower issue, some lighted towers, SIDS, which I've read all this, okay? So nothing, I should say nothing that pertains to us, just the only thing is landing northeast, usually 5 right, transition, landing southwest, which we are, land 2-3 left transition, expect runway assignment primer to tackle. Okay. So we're good on the NOTAMs, so there's no NOTAMs really to speak of. ATIS, we already ran over the ATIS briefing with the flight plan messages. We're good. We don't have anything sticking out at us right now. Now we're heading down the chute pretty good. The airplane caught the profile and we're zipping on down. Good stuff. Okay. Arrival approach chart automation, we talked about that. It's going to be a visual approach. I'll use the HUD in the visual just to get, throw that on right there, and then we'll just change that to BMC. It is 3-degree glide slope down all the way. Approach and runway lighting. Let's talk about that really quick. We should have the standard. Yeah, we have Masler today, and then we have Pappies to help us in. Usable landing distance, we talked about that, right? We said 7,500 feet. We're going to take about 7,300 if we do it right. If we do it really good, we can get before then. So it's a little tight. So you know, I'm gonna try to do a duck under, and I'm not crazy. Once I have the runway short about 200 feet, I'm gonna aim at the piano keys instead of the 1,000-footers. Okay. Runway conditions are dry. Stopping distance, we talked about that. Non-standard runway width, if there isn't, it's just 150 feet normal. Type of approach is going to be visual approach. Automation is going to be, we'll just kick it off once we get lined up. I'm going to kick it off, and then we'll just take her all the way in manually. Okay, we talked about nav charts and dates, nav 8 frequencies, good to go. Runway identification, outbound course, inbound course. We did that 234. We also talked about initial approach altitude on the FAF, which is basically all the way out here is Duan is 5,000 feet. Approach minute RA and missed approach plan. Our plan is, let's talk about that as a threat. Let's talk about go-arounds. That's something that flight simulator enthusiasts don't do enough, including me. You know, we're not going to try to salvage the approach, okay? So if you were sitting next to me, I'd have this conversation with you too. We're not going to try to salvage an approach. If it's bad, just call it. Just say go around. And I'm not going to hesitate. I'll say, all right, let's go around. Abort. I'll throw the power. We'll push the power up. Now, here's the problem. I'll hit toga, but we got to verify it's in toga. These are JT8s, and they take about 8 seconds for spool up. They take a long time to get going. So we got to be aware of that. That got me in a pickle last time in Buffalo once. So we want to make sure we're high spooled. I'll look down. We'll aviate first. So rotate the aircraft at least 15 degrees nose up. We'll get a positive rate. I'll throw the flaps to 15. And then once that happens, I'll throw the gear up. Now, in this cool airplane, I can go flap 28 and we can put the gear. So that's what's so cool about this MD-80. We'll get no horns or sounds or alarms until if we're over, then we will. I am going to go and look at medium. There's going to be a medium brake. And that is all she wrote for now. That is a threat, so we'll talk about that missed or go around procedure. Kind of just did. We'll verify our throttles. I'll make sure our speed brake is up. Our speed brakes are down, I should say. And then flap 15, we'll go gear up, and we'll bring we'll track the flaps as necessary. That is the threat. The management aspect of it is, doing it the right way. So I just gave you an idea of what the profile looks like. Okay. Toga, lateral, and we'll just, again, vector ourselves back around for an approach. We'll probably try 2-3. Any other questions for me? You guys good? That's a threat. I've always learned to fly as if it's going to be a go-around. Yep, and then the landing looks fine. Landings are always optional. Well, apart from the engine failure, maybe, but other than that, you're right. Or fire. Right? And we got to land. All right, 18,000 feet. We're coming in 30. I'm going to let my dog out here. 3005. He's probably freezing his butt off. I just gave him a trim, so 3005 set right there. All right, 3005 on both sides. There she is. 3005 coming upstairs, looking good. Seatbelts are on. Pressurization's coming back down. We're looking good on that. That's coming off now. Washington Center's going to hand us off to they're going to hand us off to the next controller, which is Raleigh. Approach, I'm sure. And then we are going to tune to the frequency. Looks like tower 127.45. 127.45. Flip it over. All right, you guys, I'm going to step up just to make sure my dog's all right. I'll be right back.
Radar contact, climb, heading 320. Airport 12 o'clock, 16 miles. 2554, clear vehicle approach, runway 23 right.
Clear to the visual, 23 right.
India 5103, Raleigh approach. Runway 23 right, I missed the Gulf current, Raleigh runway 3003.
Nice landing.
Attic 1638 heavy, climb maintain 130.
Triple 1447 taking off 23 by Raleigh traffic.
So I've got to get a long sleeve shirt. I have one, but I've got to throw it through the dry cleaner. I just ordered one. It's so cold. I got these windows wide open. Ja, what's going on, man? Is it true that on final 737 that you basically keep your pitch, then just slightly adjust the throttles? Yes. Pretty much. You want to keep the pitch stable and then use your throttle for like if you need a little more altitude, you push up throttle. This is the same kind of technique in this aircraft. Same kind of thing. You want to get your pitch right, and then you just kind of get your throttles in there. Now, sometimes you're fighting this airplane if it's at it, you know, it's not trimmed right or something like that.
23 right, we do have golf. Attic 1638 heavy, clear to rag, full, and contact Washington Center 135.2.
5,000 check, tackle 2. Let's go descent checks. Sorry, Cliff. Descent check.
Fuel quantity.
Checked.
Approach briefing.
Approach check? Oh, approach performed. Performed?
Landing data.
Set.
Descent check complete.
Sorry, Cliff.
JetBlue 1447, super clear 23 right, Raleigh traffic.
Raleigh traffic, Riptide 5800 on the tackle 2, expecting 23 left. 14 degrees, good. We don't need any stuff going on. Look at how beautiful this is out here, you guys. What a gorgeous day. I am going to record this because I want it recorded. So I'm going to come up here, click their FCR, click record, start the recording process. Waiting for the day we get shared cockpit. I can't. I would love it. All right, can you guys see the, is there any members in the chat that we can do belts? I don't know why it wouldn't work. Belts and chutes in the chat, anybody? I'd love to get that. All right, there's 10,000 feet, looking good on the descent. I'm going to go ahead and set this to go around thrust. All right, looking good, guys. About 6,000 at E-cell. We're going to be getting there fine at 16 degrees. So pretty, and it's such a nice looking airplane. I didn't take the seatbelts off. Didn't trust that weather. Yeah, I didn't. Well, weather was fine once we got through it. Chutes on. Thanks, Sean. So it does work. All right, coming down. Just want to make sure that worked. All right, chutes are on. Cliff is with us. It's so restricted. You didn't take the chutes off, the seatbelts off. Yeah, I wouldn't have either. I did because I don't like them. A little on the high side. All right, I'm going to go throw some brake. Speed brakes deployed. Gotta slow this airplane down just a touch. She can get a little slippery. Pull a little more brake, a little bit more brake, a little more brake, a little more brake. Altitude. It's going to yell at me. Altitude. Yeah, we're going to bring it down to 5,000 now. Set. Armed. Keep it on. Coming on down. Okay, got 1085. We're going to switch to this. I'm going to go ahead and E-cell straight up. There we go. Got E-cell to 1 next. Speed's coming in. Down on the speed brakes. Okay, contact tower. There we go. Okay, 6,000 feet coming in, looking good. To 1, 5,000 should hook up. VNAV capture. That's what I want to see. 1,000 ago. Change level. What a gorgeous day here in Raleigh. It's absolutely beautiful. Folks, thanks for tuning on. We're heading over to Raleigh-Durham here shortly. I'll be on the ground here in about 10 minutes or so. First selected. I got 108.5. That is checked. We don't have it tuned just yet on the frequencies, so we're just kind of waiting until we get to Dewan. After Dewan, we can drop down to 4,000. All right, let's go slats. Ready, slats coming out right now. You would hear like a rush of wind. Be like that. I wish that was... wish you can hear that because it gets real fun. 210 knots on the speed. Get those slats out. There we go. All right, we got the ILS armed up. Going down to 4,000. 4,000 set. Glide slope is on. Hooked up. Okay, I'm going to slow the aircraft down now to 180. Help it with flaps. We've still got a long way to go here. Our DOCAT or Dinks, which is about, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's about 11 miles. Got to start slowing this aircraft down. She gets a little slippery at this point, so I'm going to go ahead and throw flap down to 11. Flaps 11. I'm going to have to throw some brake in now, guys. Just to get this airplane slowed down. Shouldn't go any more than a flap 11 with the speed brake out. We got DOCAT coming in now at 3,000 feet. It's a slippery little bugger, isn't it? All right, speed brake. I'm going to go ahead and arm it. Let's get the flap next notch. Flap 15. This is not a 737, so it's a little different. I can get a lot of drag out before I get a gear horn. I need to get that drag out now. Here comes the gear. I got to slow it down. Coming down to 140. Okay, gear down. See how it goes alpha speed on the FMA? That means that at the current flap, you wouldn't want to use this because there's 2,500 feet. Let's go now for the next notch of flap. There's flap 28, and we're going to go straight to 40, and we're going to do a landing check. Landing check. Final check.
Gear.
Down.
Ignition.
Set to alpha.
Auto spoilers and auto brakes.
Armed.
Flaps and slats.
Set and checked.
Landing clearance.
Received.
Final check completed.
Thanks. All right, you guys got a runway out there somewhere. Okay, on speed, 2,300. Love how this airplane slows down real quick. She just does. It's nice. I don't see the runway yet. I got it in sight. This is the new scenery from PAXIM. If you don't have it, take a look. They might have a sale going on soon. Raleigh traffic, Riptide 5800, final approach, 5 miles. Runway 23 left. Yeah, I got it now. I'll let the airplane trim it up nice. What did I say on my ref? We said 133, and I'm holding a little bit faster than that just because of the, that's right there. Woo, look at that. See how the speed got away from us? I'm going to take over now. That's mine. Auto throttle's off. Let's see what she wants to do here. That's too much. That's too much. It's too much power. Too much power. Right there. Hold that. Let's see what she wants to do here. What about... You don't want to chase the EEPR. So I'm just going to look at the power setting here. I want about 65 if I can get it. 65 N1. Right around there. That's going to be good for us. Alright, I'm going to let go. And you want to hold...
Approaching.
According to the, I'm going to bump it up just a little bit here. Bump it up more and more and more and more and more. Holy smokes. There we go. According to the flight training manual, what you want to do is you want to have it trimmed nose up. So you want to just settle in and, oh man, I don't like this. There we are. Don't you get squirrely on me. I'll tell you right now, you better not. Oh, baby, there's nice little turbulent bumps. We got the runway made. I got it.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Get that nose gear down.
Spoilers deployed.
3 brakes. Reversers out. Dang it. Chump, you shouldn't have done that. Always says that to me. Coming out of the reversers. We have plenty of runway. Plenty of runway.
60 knots.
I think we could, yeah, I'll get it stopped on the next one. That was a hard hit. We're here. We have plenty of runway. It's just trying to rotate that through. It was bang. That was a firm landing, that's for sure. We are here though. Okay, now another interesting thing about this aircraft. Let's go ahead and get it stopped. I'm going to pop the window open. It's so nice out here. I'll show you. This is the PAXIM scenery. It's absolutely beautiful. Really, really nice. I mean, look at this. Just really, really such a good job. Just want to see if I can make that. All right, now with this one, you're going to put your flaps to 0 first. Okay, so you're going to bring your flaps up. Not your slats, your flaps. Because it doesn't like, if you throw it out of sequence, it doesn't like it. So you're going to go to 0. And once that is retracted like this, then you can put your slats up. I'll have to see what kind of hit that was. All right, now we're up to 0. I'm going to go slats up. And I'm going to shut it down. Lights coming off from my side. Open his window. After landing check. Alright, guys, I'm going to show you a new feature on GSX. It's super cool. I'm just going to stop the aircraft to do this, okay? Because I don't want to do this on the roll. But I want to show you guys kind of what it looks like.
Conclusion of our flight, please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign and the aircraft is parked safely at the gate. This will be your
So let me just stop for a minute, keep it
cabin, gather your
nice and slow here. Alright, I'm going to show you this GSX thing. It's super cool. So we're just going to tune. I think I can use the menu here. I don't know if I can or not. Next page. Previous page. Okay, I wonder if... Okay, so see where it says select from map? Watch what happens here. So this is connected. Now it looks weird because... hold on. I'm going to try to shrink it a little bit down. But you can see I can use... I'm going to stop. Just want to show you. I can use a different map for this. So I'm going to use the... I can see all this. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. We'll take that. Take that. Take that. Take that. I'm going to need the background map, aren't I? Yep. File user, the map. So I can drill down to this. And I can overlay the AMDB charts right above this using Navigraph, which is really neat. So if I come down over here and I say, okay, gosh, where the heck? I'm going to zoom to fit. There we are. And then I'm just going to slide it up here. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Which one's that one? You can really get down and zoom into this, but you can't click and drag so far. It's like, so it just kind of keeps doing that deal. There we are. Well, I'm going to select 38. I know where it is. Heck. So if I come over here and I select, we get on line and we start rolling. Oops. Didn't think anybody's behind me. Sorry. Were they online? Let me look. Raleigh ground is online. 121.9. Didn't even see him. Go ahead and throw that in there. Raleigh ground, Riptide 5800.
Shoreline 5800, Raleigh ground.
Sorry, taxi you to general aviation ramp. We didn't see online.
Shoreline 5800, no problem. Just don't hang out on the runway next time. That's all right for now. Taxi to parking by Alpha Juliet Juliet 1.
Get a parking Alpha Juliet Juliet 1, Riptide 5800. I don't think anybody was behind me either. All right, we're gonna do this, and we're just gonna go from here. Where in the heck was that? Was that wasn't west. To the east side. Nope. Alright, I gotta find 38. We'll find 38 here. Just give me a second. I'd like to get into the slot. Yeah, there was ground. Shoot. Oops. I wonder, that's what happens when you're dinking around with this thing. I wonder if I can throw it.
On station, Raleigh ground is not closing. Have a good night.
Really? Juliet 1. Now it works when it's not on the other side. How are we doing? Sorry guys, I've got my head looking at the chart here. 34, there's the 27, there's 38, and I want to select it. So I just selected 38 from the map. I put it on my other screen so I could see it. Alright, we're going to cut across right here. Juliet 2. I'm going to shut down number 2. Oh wait, I need to select on who's doing it. Do I have to select who's parking me? I thought I did. Okay, I'm going to select from the map. I said that. 37. There's 38. Select. But then what? Request follow me. No. Okay, this should do it. There it goes. Alright, so, and when you could select it from your map, the reason why we weren't seeing it is because of the screen resolution was way too weird on this screen, so I had to wait. That's the only reason. I didn't even think ground was online. That's the best part. It's like, you guys were there? I don't think anyone is behind me. The scenery is so nice. Gosh, he did such a good job. Maybe it was 37, Sean, that I put in. I can't remember now. Because it doesn't look like any of these guys are where I wanted them to be. I think it was 37 maybe, or 36, I forgot. All right, brakes coming on the bus. I'm gonna shut them down now. We're here. Brakes are on. Let's go ahead and now deplane us. Gotta wait. Lights are off. We'll shut the back, open the back door. Come on. Really? I mean, really? There we go. We do service this airport, so we would have a GPU here. How's that? Request deboarding. We would get the GPU over on this side from the terminal. And there's no aircraft at this time of the day. They're already gone, so we'll use our own assets. Good stuff. We'll get the GPU online. We don't need any air, but we do want the GPU. So, okay, we're going to get back on the bus. We'll throw that off. External power is good. That's coming off, and the air is off. And last but not least, we'll open the back door. Aft stairs coming open. Main door is coming open. And there they go. Yeah, this is not the spot I put it in. I think I put it in over here somewhere. So like nothing works. I have to figure out which one I had. That's all right. All right, let's make sure we're good to go. Got the dang pumps off. That's it. Get off my plane. All right, guys, we made it. We made it one piece. Note to self: fly this airplane a lot more than I do. I, haven't been in it for a week, and man, you get behind when that happens. Really. All right, time to get paid. Let's see if we got any made any cash. Sure we did. I'm gonna go ahead and click end the flight. And there goes our APU. And then, let's see here, we burned 9,000 pounds. File the flight, 9,100. Yep, we have gotten paid. Let's go ahead and throw this off. Well, folks, hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to show you something really quick. This GSX thing. Did I save the FCR? Yeah. All right. Let's see. Let's see what our Volanta. Let's see how bad this damage was. Let's review it. I picked it up late. I just gotta have to start this thing when it starts. All right. First thing is first. Where do we land? Perfect. Little on the short side. 400 feet a minute. Yep, that was pretty good. 1.1 G. That's firm. You want to be on this side, not over here. So a little short. I think we hit a nice little bump or something. Front again, file an S report. Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, there you go. There's ground online. I should file an S report for that. Note to self: keep it moving, even if you think there's nobody behind you. So that's where we went. That's pretty. I mean, a little short, but I said I was going to shift my gaze. I think the airplane just dropped out below, on the bottom of it. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to close this out, and then the last thing we're going to do, we're actually going to get this thing. I wanted to show you this GSX thing. So if we go to the passengers, doesn't matter at this point, but if I reposition the aircraft, and I'm going to reposition from the map, and I want to zoom in the map to show you where in the heck I did this. Was it this one? 34, 37. Oh, I don't know where the heck it was. I know it wasn't 34. Where are we at? 38? I thought it was 38, and I thought I had the right. There it is. It's in 37. Dang it. I'm going to warp it. So watch. I just warped it to 30 to the right spot at 37. And so I used the map to do it. And then I'm going to request deboarding, then watch what happens. We're going to get all the right. The Atlantic is coming in now. You can see we've got all the right, and everything is placed where it needs to be placed. So I put all the carts away. I moved everything out of there. So there you go. That's the end of that. I'm going to shut the aircraft down. We'll do a cold and dark out of here. So if you guys want to stick around for that, you can. So everybody's off the airplane anyway. What do we have? 50's off? Maybe. And they should be walking. Let's see, there should be a nice, apparently there isn't, but they when they board, there's a thing that comes out. It's, I think like a barrier for them to go through. So Atlantic Aviation is doing the bags for us, and then we're gonna shut this thing down, right? We'll do it cold and dark. All right, those are off. These are coming off. All the pumps are off. That's off. That's off. Those are good. Seatbelts are off. Emer lights now off. Galley's off. Okay, coming back. Standby's good. That's good. Nothing on the overhead to worry about there. Come back over here. This comes down. We're going to set this to 15. That's stowed. Standby. And then we actually shut these things off here. Come up stairs, and then we're going to go ahead and unlock the door. We will get ourselves out. Looks like they're getting people off. We're done. Last but not least, battery coming off. Shoot, hold on. I need to figure out how much fuel we had in there. We have 74 over 74. So I got to write that down for our next trip, which I don't know when it will be. It's either going to be Thanksgiving night. If my family wants to watch a movie, it's going to be Wednesday night, and it'll be late Wednesday night. And I might do just a members only on that flight if it's that late. 14.8. Okay. Last but not least, go shut it down. Batteries off. We're done. Ken says, I just bought GSX. Yeah, it's if you use the GSX with the map menu, the map feature, it's really cool. Like all these people, see, I did have the gates right, so that's good, but this is not right. So I want them to go the other way. So I'll have to make like a walking point here and then over here. But anyway, this is the scenery from Raleigh. It's really cool from Paxson. And I think they did an amazing job. That's all I got, folks. Have a great night. If I don't see you on Thanksgiving, have a great Thanksgiving. We'll see you on either Friday or we'll see you Thanksgiving night. Until next time, keep the blue side up and the brown side down. Have a good one.
touchdown at sunrise.